Does this work for a Bill beard? Oh, that is disgusting.
Hey guys, this is the fourth part of the video. There's like 25 whole minutes before this if you want to watch that first. If not, that's fine. In all likelihood, there's probably a big part with all 4 parts crammed into it. And now I gotta get back to my roots. I mean, if you type my name into YouTube, the first game that they think that I'm gonna talk about is Harvest Moon. Well, the name of this level is Blood Harvest, and it works, because I think a Blood Moon is a thing, right? Yeah, whatever. I mean, come on, this is my favorite level of Left 4 Dead. It's got everything! It's got a bridge.
This way!
Well, that's my Left 4 Dead review. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you next week. But honestly, that's pretty much all there is to this first chapter. You cross the bridge, you check the trailer, you pile in the safe room. I mean, come on. We beat it in like 3 minutes. But now we move on to, like, what, a train yard? I don't know. It's got a boardwalk followed by a gauntlet event where I accidentally splashed Zoe with a bile jar and called it a day.
What happened to Zoe?
She got left behind. Pirate code, man. Fall behind, get left behind.
Oh, okay.
Well, you don't really need her. Up and over a train car, too, and we're through that chapter as well. Man, 10 minutes in and 2 chapters down, we're just making excellent time.
Oh! 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 Oh, goat! Oh, goat!
And that take wrecked us. After 1 punch, he knocked me halfway into next week, and I knew what I had to do. I pulled out my faithful syringe and...
Cat's like, stay in the car, it's not lost. Cat, you deserve everything.
Yeah.
You deserve everything you just got.
And honestly, karma has a funny way of getting back at me. Once we work our way to that point again, another tank shows up. I start running ahead, but this time the tank chooses me as his target. And after the wall of fire I set up, my buds can't exactly offer immediate support. But we made it through that, and then we have a beautiful murder of a witch. Brad lit her on fire, I unloaded with my AK-47, but the coup de grace was easily Scott standing in her path with a chainsaw. Lady charged in stomach first and died.
Oh, look at that. I've been impaled.
Now for another crescendo turn gauntlet. I really like this one. You know, you uncouple a train cart and then it goes down the tracks and basically knocks down a bridge, creating a ramp that leads you to the end. It's also very hard.
No! 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 Jimmy! No! Scotty! No!
We lost the first time because the whole team wasn't on board with abandoning the CPU. This time, I saw my 2 buds go up, and Zoe stayed behind to die in a train car. So I started a fire to cover our escape from the mindless zombies and even more mindless CPU.
Bye, Zoe.
Then we make it to the end.
I'm in 2. Close the door.
Zoe, how the flip?
Zoe, how?
She's a witch!
Seriously, check this out frame by frame.
Witchcraft.
And now for the biggest change from Left 4 Dead 1 levels and Left 4 Dead 2 levels. You see, this is the footage from Left 4 Dead 1, but then we turn on the sequel and boom! Frying pan is equipable.
Frying pans. Who knew, right?
This next level is nice. A little factory area over here. An overlook. And speaking of overlook, I think it's time that I mention 3 things. First off is the pills, because I actually took some on this level. While the adrenaline only gives you 15 health, it also gives you an insane boost to your speed. The pills, on the other hand, give you 50 extra health. The health will decay as time goes on, but there are times where that can absolutely save your run. Another thing is the charger. We get a decent one here, you know, it grabs a human and just slams them into the wall. If they hit another player while they're carrying someone, that person goes flying. In Left 4 Dead 2's more cliff-heavy map design, there are lots of useful places for a kamikaze charger. But in this first game, I think the most successful one was probably back in Death Toll, where one took Brad to the edge of the map and just started waterboarding the fool. And finally, the smoker. He's got a long Yoshi tongue to ensnare and choke enemies. We never suffered too terribly from a smoker attack, but in Versus, this can be one of the most insidious special infected. But now we leave this house and we get on another bridge! Then we make it to the end. And to make up for Zoe's teleport last time, she went full CPU here.
Never go full CPU.
Zoe! Zoe! For the love of all that is unholy! Zoe! 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 Get in!
Now to the final chapter. We fight past the train, we kill a tank, and then we drop down into the crops.
Listen up, everybody. Be on the lookout for blood farmers.
What? Blood farmers? Boy, what are you talking about?
Duh. Farmers that don't grow crops, they grow people to eat.
But after you go through the field, you got a few choices of places to hold out in. There's the farmhouse with rooms that really make the place feel lived in, and there's where we chose, which is the barn. And it's a good spot. It's so secure that the CPU feels safe enough to non-stop heal me. Man, I hate the CPU. You know what I don't hate, though? These guys. You know, for a majority of my life, they've been the best pals a guy could ever ask for. We have shared so many laughs over the years. And yes, that extends to you too, Zach. I'm glad that you're alive and well, and I'm so grateful for all the sessions of Left 4 Dead that we've all had. But enough being real. Let's cut the sap and kill this tank. We light him up, chase him down, and then we help Zoe. I mean, she gets blasted by a smoker 3 seconds later, so she died a majority of the times. But with all the witches killed, allies shot, and pipe bombs thrown, I think it's fair to say we had a blast. So that's Left 4 Dead. I hope I was able to show through this video why this game is so near and dear to my heart. I'm thankful to Valve for making it, I'm grateful to you for watching it, and I'm grateful to my friends for being just that, friends.